here we are in the special Women's Day edition of Power Talk. I'm Helen Zille and I'm your host for the next 2 hours. We're asking what is next in the women's revolution? What are we fighting for now? And I've got a lot of questions to ask about that, and I'm sure you have too. So let's get it on. Are we striving for the same things? Why can't we be allowed each as an individual to strive for the things we individually want to strive for? We marched against the Dompas, which is where the celebration of August the 9th comes from in the first place. Watint Abafazi, Watint Mbokodo, we all remember that very well. We stood up against inequality. Well, what are we fighting for now? There's a long way to go, I would argue. And I would also argue that every woman has the right to decide what she individually wants in her life and what she individually is striving for. So let's hear. How do we show our resistance to inequality? What do we want? Women are as different from each other as all human beings are from each other. And one of the biggest challenges we face in life is to find out who we are. What turns us on? What floats our boat? What gives us purpose? Why we want to get up in the morning? And it's going to be different for every single person. And so we can never generalize and say, this is what all women want. And we can never say this is what all men want. I don't think we can even say that this is how men show intimacy, because it will differ from man to man. I'd like us to come back to this theme. How do women become financially and economically independent so that they don't have to be trapped in abusive relationships without any skills and without any pathway into the future? I think that is such an important challenge for all women. And that means finishing an education, not getting pregnant too early, all of these big challenges. We have to start with a very good school education. Everybody must be able to read, write and calculate at the right level. And then there have to be many options for young people when they leave school for further education and training. In the Western Cape we run the Premier's Advancement of Youth program. We take on about 800 interns every single year so they can get their first job experience. We run a youth wage subsidy program, and we run an entrepreneurship and business support program that helps 20,000 people each year. So I'd love to hear from you in the Rycup Youth Chamber of Commerce and Industry, see how we can build up the partnerships. We believe in the whole of society approach, and we specifically love men who care for their babies.